Hey everyone, how's it going today? Coach Alvarez here, back at you another episode of Coffee with Coach. Hope you're all doing well. Got the mind in the right place. If not, as always, let's put it in the right place. So I want to share something with you guys real quick. Something that I was listening to. And before I head up the door here and get up to the academy and try and get some sweat in. Not try, but get some sweat in and put that work in. So we do not fall, or we do not rise to our goals, but we fall to the strength of our habits. All right. So we do not rise to our goals. We fall to the strength of our habits. And when I heard that, those are one of those, stoppers for me. Those are those ones that'll like sweeping, mopping, or washing the car, doing whatever. And it'll just make me pause for a minute, just kind of think about what I just heard. And when you put that in perspective and really think about that, it's like so true. Like whatever your goal is, whatever it is that you have in mind, it could be money, it could be fitness, health goal, it could be a jiu-jitsu goal, tournament goal, whatever the goal is, you're not gonna rise to that goal unless, your strength, your foundation of your habits are good. If your foundation, the strength of your habits are weak, then most likely you won't attain that goal. And you see, at least for me as a coach, I see that happen time and time again. Those individuals that I have, my students that I have, that have really good habits, those are the ones that achieve the most. And whatever it is that they're trying to go and get. It doesn't happen maybe when they want it to happen, but eventually it will happen because, their habits are really, really good. We all have goals. And how many times have you set a goal? It could be New Year's Eve, could be, a New Year's goal, whatever. You got a summer vacation, beach vacation, wedding, whatever, and you want to get fit and look good for the dress or the tuxedo or the bathing suit or whatever the case may be, and your habits are really weak, so most likely you don't attain that goal. Or maybe you do attain it, you kind of get to it, but then as soon as the thing is that you were trying to get to, wedding, beach vacation, whatever, is over, then you're right back to putting on the extra weight and maybe even more and not being exactly who you want it to be. So it all comes down to the strength of your habits, your foundation of your habits. You got really good, solid habits, most likely you're going to achieve that goal at some point. Your habits are really weak, you're sleeping in, maybe today you get up on time, maybe tomorrow you're sleeping in a little bit later, and you're all over the map with whenever you get up, or today I'm gonna eat healthy and tomorrow I'm not. Today I'm gonna work out, tomorrow comes, maybe I'm not. I don't know, I don't think I will. I'm gonna run today, tomorrow comes, nah, not today. So you're just wishy-washy with everything that you do. You go by emotions and feelings and not habits. And so the goals aren't gonna be met, okay? Everyone's got goals, not everyone reaches their goals. And the reason why is because of this right here. You're gonna fall to the strength of your habits. You got really good habits, you're probably gonna reach those goals, okay? And if you don't, it's highly unlikely that you do not. And I see that as a coach. Been coaching thousands of people. For 15 years I've been a coach. I've had my business now for over 15 years. And I've coached thousands of people. And I've seen the winners win because of their daily habits, the way that they just function daily, how they think, how they talk, how they show up, what they eat, what they drink, how they work out. They're just always there doing what they're supposed to be doing, versus the other ones come and go. Say they're going to do something, then they don't do it. Say they're going to do something, then they don't do it. Say they post something, then they don't do what they posted on Facebook or wherever they posted it at. See it happen all the time. And so whenever you get your habits on point and your systems are strong, your foundation is strong, you really can't lose. You are going to win at some point. Now, again, this is how life works. If we want something right now, maybe sometimes it ain't going to happen right now, but it's coming because your habits are so good that there's just no way that you can keep losing. You can't keep taking L's with good habits. You got good, strong systems and foundations in place. But if you don't, you're going to keep taking L's. Those L's are going to stack, and that's where you lose the self-worth. That's where you lose self-confidence. That's where you lose, just everything, because you're just taking these L's. Why are you taking L's? Is because your habits suck. You don't have good habits. Like, you're up late one night you go to bed early, just whatever it is, like, what's right and what's wrong, and you're doing the wrong thing. So those things come back and get you. I just had this tournament in Vegas last weekend. A week from today, actually, I was in Vegas competing, and American Nationals is a pretty big tournament. It's not, it's one of the top ones. To be a national champion, American national champion is a big thing. And so I knew, like, in order for me to go and achieve that goal, like, the things that I had to cut out of my daily routines that I was just kind of like have in there. I was letting certain things be there just because I really didn't have anything like competition-wise coming up. So I could get away with some little things and still get good training in and still, stay in shape and do things like that. But I had to cut everything out. I had to go all in on everything, extra runs, harder training sessions, like harder everything. And it wasn't that hard for me because the systems were already in place. The foundation was already laid. The habits are already there. I'm already running Monday, Wednesday, Friday throughout the year, 365. Like, there is no off season for me. I'm always in season. The workouts are on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I train twice a day anyways. If there's no competition, that's just the foundation. Those are the daily habits. Those are the routines. I eat clean throughout the week. And then on the weekends, I would, eat, a little bit of whatever. But it wasn't hard for me, that hard. And it didn't take that much extra work, where I was like, man, this sucks, because I'm already doing those things. The foundations and the habits are already there. I just had to cut out some of the little things here and there, and the weight was coming off real fast. And my training sessions got better. I was losing the weight. Like, I was feeling faster, stronger, like everything, feeling great. Like, I felt like the greatest I've felt in a very, very long time, because I went all in on everything to prepare for this tournament. But you got some people where, like, as soon as the tournament's over and it's just the regular training sessions throughout the year, maybe they're training, maybe they're not, maybe they're eating healthy. Most likely they're not drinking enough water. Their habits suck. So now it's time to get ready for a tournament, and it takes a lot of work. And it takes a lot of work to where, like, maybe they don't even make the weight class. They don't even make weight. They step on the scale and they're overweight, they get DQ'd because their habits aren't in place. Okay, their systems aren't where they should be. But when you got good systems and you got good habits, it's just a matter of tweaking little things here and there, because things are already put in place for you. Okay, so that's how I work. That's how I think. Financially, like, I'm always trying to keep my credit score high where it should be, in the 800s, keeping my balances on my credit cards at zero. Like, I charge things. People have a misconception, charging credit cards and using debt is bad. It's not bad. It's only bad when you don't pay it off within the 30 days and stuff like that. So my balances are always low, or they're always paid off within 30 days, so I don't acquire any interest. So when I do want to go buy something, I can go get it, whatever it is that I want. Because why? My credit's really good. I don't have any debt. Credit cards are zero balance. I don't owe anyone anything from, like, last year or the year before or whatever. Because why? The systems are good. The foundation's good. The habits are really good. Okay. So what is it that you're trying to achieve and you're trying to go get? Look at your habits. Look at your daily habits. Look at your systems and your foundations. How good are they? How strong are they? And if they're not strong, fix those things. I was talking to the class last night about those things. Like, whatever thing in your life, like, isn't where it should be, that doesn't match up with, like, the best part of you, like, you should fix that. I told the class last night, like, what if your credit score was floating around on top of your head wherever you went and everyone could see it? What would that say about you? Like, what would it say? If it was in the 500s, 600s, low sevens, like, it would tell people that you don't know how to pay your bills on time. You're irresponsible. You're like a little kid. Like, as a grown adult, you don't know how to pay your things on time. What's wrong with you? Why don't you have those things in place? Because why? You have poor systems, poor habits. People just don't know how to take and be responsible of their money. Fix those things. So whenever you want something, you can go and get it. At some point, something's going to break down. You're going to have to need a major car repair, or some type of AC needs to be fixed, or you want a new car, you want to get a new house, something, whatever. And it's going to be hard for you to get that, because why? When they go to run your credit and they come back, they're going to be like, I don't know if we can help you. And if we do help you, you're going to have like a 20% interest rate because your credit sucks. Like, because you suck. All right. So fix those things, whatever it is that you want. If your health isn't where it should be, you've obviously got poor habits. You love Takis too much. You love Doritos, Cheetos, onion rings, fried fatty foods. You're going to let fried fatty foods like beat you like that. Like that's what dictates your life, or those things. Like those things got wins over you. Like food should never have wins over you. Sodas, Cokes, whatever. I have students in the past, I gotta have my Cokes, So nothing but sugar and stuff that's gonna kill your insides has like control over you like that. Like that's what wins. Like you don't have no self-control over like drinking sodas and what you eat. Like that sucks. Like that's horrible. You got bad habits. So like you got poor health. So just want to throw that out there, because when I heard that, it just really hit home, because it's very true. Okay, you're not going to just get the goal that you want. You're not going to rise to that goal. You're only going to get there if you got good habits and good foundations. Okay, if you're not hitting the targets that you want, you're not hitting the goals that you want, it's because your habits suck. Your foundations and your systems suck. Get disciplined, get focused, get rid of all the BS in your life, all the people, whatever it is that's holding you back. Cut those things out, get serious, and then go achieve some things so that other people around you can be like, man, I want to be like you. Think about that. Like, how many people around you really say, I want to be like you? That's a big one. I want people to be like, man, coach, like, people say, hey, coach, how can I win like you? How can I lose weight like you? I get people always ask me, coach, what do you eat? What do you drink? Like, what's your workouts like? Like, how do you win like that? How do you train? Like, what's your mindset? What's this? What's that? Like, oh, like your credit score is this. Like, so how do you get that? I get all these questions all the time, because why? Because that's how I live. That's me. Like, it's a very disciplined, no BS type of thing. Like nothing. Like I just get after it, and that's it. So people come to me for advice, and I can give it to them because I live that way. Okay. Can't give advice if you're not really living a certain way. Okay. Then you're phony and you're fake, and you're just, you're conning people. So anyways, fix your habits, reach your goals, get after it. It's already July 14th. See what you can do from now until the end of the year. See what happens. See what in better shape you can be. See where your money how much better your finances can be from now until December. How much better like everything in your life can be from now until December. And then go into 2024 like as a straight monster, a beast, and a different person. All right, guys, gotta go. Catch you on the next one.